What are you going to actually hear at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, is a very, very interesting information indeed. What you're going to hear, it's going to make you feel extremely, extremely good about yourself, but at the same time, it's going to make you aware of the fact that now, after this moment in time, you do not need to be defensive anymore, or you do not need to feel defensive anymore around a certain people in your life that you've actually felt a rather defensive around over the last few months indeed. What you're gonna feel, what you're gonna hear, it's actually going to be really good as well, because what you're gonna hear, it's gonna put your mind to rest when it comes to these specific people in your life. And these specific people in your life, they mean to you quite a lot indeed, because this is to do with the people in your life. But at the same time, you will be able to relax because you were worrying about them like that they're gonna do something really silly and something really annoying, something that they don't understand themselves, but you understand. You understand what they're doing on a completely different level, and you have a completely different opinion to these people about this specific subject or about this specific matter. And what you're going to find out, bless your heart, it's going to mean to you so much, because the only reason why you felt so defensive around these people, it's not because you were fighting and arguing, nothing evil. There were a little bit of maybe arguments or disagreements, but it's nothing evil. It's only because you wanted to prove a certain point, and now you're going to them, and you were absolutely 1,000,000% right, and now you're going to become aware of that they are kind of having slowly but surely some kind of a level of understanding, and this is going to mean to you so much. And that's why I say to you, bless your heart, because all this happened like to you because you were worrying about them, for example, but they couldn't understand because they couldn't understand you or where you were coming from whatsoever, because your opinions about the specific matter were like completely like, oh my god, you were like in Honolulu and they were like in Paris. Do you know what I mean? Like on a completely two different ends, different sides whatsoever. So this is going to mean to you so much, which means that you are going to realize that a very kind of bad and negative situation is really slowly coming to an end, especially when it comes to you worrying persistently. You will realize how much you've actually worried about these people without even realizing yourself. This was kind of taking a lot of energy from you in such a way where sometimes we worry about certain things, and that kind of really overshadows things that we should be focusing on and things that we should be thinking about, especially when it comes to our development, our process. Sometimes we get stuck and we get slowed down without even realizing. So you will see that the energy is just going to change, that your vibration is going to change, and you are really kind of like a couple of days after that moment in time, there is a very important message that you are going to become aware of. And this message that you are going to have, this information that you're going to have, it's really going to highlight the certain opportunity, and that opportunity, it's going to like really, oh my god, it's like kind of like like almost as if like you're going to be able to make your dream real, but you're still not going to know exactly how you're going to do this. But this opportunity is just going to feel is going to be as attractive as like absolutely anything, my goodness. And then also like there is a certain man, certain person, very powerful person. I like this man, I like this person, somebody very strong, somebody very powerful, somebody who is like very much a wise spirit, somebody who's been there, done that, somebody who's very successful, somebody who's extremely spiritual. This person is not perfect person, but what is a perfect person? Do you know what I mean? And that means that maybe even with this person you had a certain disagreements. This is someone in your life, someone strong, someone powerful, like a family member or a great friend, someone extremely important to you, but someone who you also look up to purely because of the accomplishment in their life and the way they deal with certain things. That person I really love. I love it. I love this person so much, because that person is going to like really kind of like not only motivate you to do this, but that person is going to tell you exactly kind of what to do by having a conversation with this person, so you will know exactly what to do. And this in itself, it's going to like kind of point you, instead of feeling like kind of like a maybe anxious because you're going to be facing an elements that are really unknown. This is what's going to make you a little bit anxious, anxious, but instead of being anxious because of this beautiful person, you are going to turn this anxiety into like exploration. You know, you're just going to change your mind. You will say, oh my God, I'm just going to change my mind. And you are literally going to change your mind. So you will be facing the part of your life that made you feel so scared, you know, like that was so scary so far because of the elements of the unknown. It's to do with the big step that you need to make. And now you're going to find this like kind of, it's going to change. This is going to turn into your favor, and it's going to make you like put you in a mode of like, ooh, being optimistic, excited, in a good mood. Your energy is going to be rising. Your vibration is going to be rising, and it's all going to put you in a mode to kind of like explore and investigate. So to this person here that I'm talking about, that person is going to be directly responsible for you having all this courageous feeling, and also by you knowing that, you know what I mean, it's like knowing exactly what do you need to explore now. Okay, what do you need to do right now? What would be like kind of the next step? And the next step is going to be evolving around you, exploring something, finding out a bit more, investigating something. And when you do this, it's like, oh my God, you're going to find out something like, and you're going to find out something like some kind of like completely like a new prospects, bright new prospects, and rather bright prospects in your life. And you are not even going to understand and realize at this moment in time how big this is actually going to be, because by the time you get to the actual May 2023, your life, it's going to be very, very delicious and very interesting and very colorful in so many different ways. And this, my gorgeous Gemini, it's just the beginning. By the way, I don't know, did I say which dates I'm talking about? It's in between the 24th and the 30th of October 2022. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, oh la la, somebody snakes a little, we've seen a little snake here. There is a little snake in the grass, a little snaky in the grassy. You know, this little, like someone is going to like kind of wind you up here at around the midweek. And that particular person who is going to wind you up, it's almost like, oh God, you know, there is something not going to be right. And that person is not going to make sense whatsoever. And this person who's going to wind you up, it's like the mask is going to fall, and you will know that you cannot trust this person whatsoever anymore. You will see, because almost as if that person will want some kind of like argument or some kind of disagreement, something completely annoying and unnecessary at this stage in your life. It's completely unnecessary. So you will know that some kind of mask is going to be fallen, and after this moment in time, at least you will know who you can trust and who you can't trust. This particular person you cannot trust whatsoever. And also when it comes to that person, you know, it's about you're also going to become aware. When I said that the mask is going to fall, it's about you becoming aware of some kind of dishonesty and some kind of a double dealing about that person. There is a more that you're going to find out, and that in itself, it's really going to help you to reconnect with yourself, and you are really going to make a wise choice. You will know what a wise choice is going to be, trust me. So this is all going to lead towards you making the best possible choice at this stage in your life. Indeed, very, very wise, my gorgeous Gemini. And if this person didn't wind you up, then you wouldn't be making this wise choice. And it's again to do with that spiritual domino that I'm talking about. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you are really going to find yourself like working on something very, very exciting. Please do listen to me. In between the 29th and the 30th of October, you're going to find yourself like working on something, and you're going to love it. You're going to really love it. And I know your concentration levels are going to be big mamas, you know, like big mama at that moment in time. But what you're going to be working on, you're going to love it like there is no tomorrow. You're going to be enjoying yourself, and you will know what am I talking about. Just remember, the 29th and the 30th of October are going to be big days when it comes to that. What you're going to be working on, you need to carry on. You need to stick to this. You need to stick to this. You need to stick to this, because there are going to be some kind of elements on the outside that are going to be too good to be true anyway, but almost as if something is going to be offered to you, but then you're going to kind of feel like it's not right, like some kind of shortcut. Something else is going to be offered to you. This is the bottom line, and that is going to take your mind just a little bit off what you're working on. No, baby, no. Stick to this. You need to carry on with this. You need to carry on with this. You need to carry on with this. My point is, what you're going to be working on, when your concentration levels are going to be like, oh my Lord, this part of your life, this stage of your life, it's about to bring you one of the greatest accomplishments ever, in terms of you feeling very kind of relaxed, chilled out, in terms of you kind of having a financial security, in terms of you having like almost like, oh my God, like a luxury coming into your life in compared to what you have now. I'm not saying that you're not having a luxury right now, but I'm just saying that this is going to kind of make you aware of things that you're missing in your life, and once you connect to this, it's going to be almost impossible to disconnect. So this in itself is going to make you aware of a really brave move, a really brave step that you're going to need to make. And that brave step and brave move that you're going to need to make when you feel like supported by the people who mean to you so much, this is going to be beautiful. It's almost as if like you're going to be worried that you're going to do this, like what are people going to do in your life, but once you get the support from the people in your life, it's like, oh my God, this is going to mean to you so much. It's all going to lead towards you realizing what exactly it's going to bring a steady progress in your life, but you're also going to become aware of an aspect of your life that you need to plunge in. It's to do with the hard work, but you should do it. But just remember to stick to the plan, my gorgeous Gemini, no matter what. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, I love you all so much. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.